everybody. So I have caught up with A-Gate Publishing, and we're going to talk about Shadows of Esteren.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk away. So Shadows of Esteren, it was originally developed about 10 years ago by a little French company. They started as amateur publishers. By this point, we can't call them that anymore. These guys have put so much work in. So it started off as a line of RPG games. By this point now, they've also made music albums to go with. We've actually recorded a 4th album last night.
Wow.
It was lovely. So they've made music go with the games. They have made graphic novels. They're currently working on a point-and-click adventure game. They've made a little puzzle game in French. I can't understand the words, but the puzzles were quite fun. As well as their own series of short stories. They've won gold at Gen Con for their map packs. They started brewing their own beer,
wow.
which is quite nice. Being Irish, it's sort of a nice dark stout. So I enjoyed it a little bit, even though I don't like Guinness. They've just started to expand now. They're going to be translating into Italian very soon. They've already translated into English. It's gone crazy. It's got a really big indie following.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about the premise of the world?
Yes, happily. Okay, so it's a low fantasy role-playing game set with a very heavy Celtic theme. And it's got a touch of supernatural, kind of like Call of Cthulhu, set in a Braveheart type setting.
Wow.
Hey, it's wonderful. Everyone loves it. So the game has it's very light on rules, very heavy on story. So the idea is...
That's how I like them.
Yeah, me too. It drawed me in. I'm one of the volunteers. As soon as I heard about the game, I kickstarted it. A couple weeks later, I ended up volunteering on the desk at Dragon Meet. It was my second outing with them. So the idea is more about you and your party developing your character in a narrative manner instead of in a stat manner. So because it's low fantasy, we don't have wizards firing fireballs, we don't have magic swords and men riding unicorns. Instead, it's more like your Game of Thrones idea of real people in a difficult world somehow manage to survive with a little supernatural tint on the sides. It's quite fun. We have a sanity system kind of like Call of Cthulhu. All characters have a different ailment that they're susceptible to, say schizophrenia or paranoia. And it's up to you to try to stop that happening in the first place, or if it does happen, you and your party to bring you back up to your full potential again. So it's more about bringing a story for your characters this way. How much the world affects you, how much your interactions with other parties help you and affect you, and how the actual stories affect you. So far they have 4 main adventures written, with a new large campaign coming out at the end of the summer. It's called... We've actually had a disagreement on the name. Diarg is how everyone thought it was pronounced. It's Irish for red. I informed them on Friday morning it's pronounced Jarig. Oh. It's still the same spelling, still the same word, but wow, you can't expect everyone to know Irish. Nope. Most Irish don't know Irish. But Jarig or Diarg is going to be coming out in a few months' time. It's a large campaign that Nell, our main writer, has been working on for this last number of years. It's going to be, unlike most campaigns where it's just adventure. This will be more exploring adventure characters, but their emotions as well, and developing your character in the most meaningful way possible. Their hope is, on top of their 3 main adventures, that by this point, people's characters will be almost like great fictional characters, like your Quoths or your Aragons, someone who is so much fleshed out that you can nearly write a book on your character by the end of this, which is quite exciting for us. We can't wait to get our hands on it. The French team have got to read it. It's just hit the English translation and hopefully in the printer very soon. The Kickstarter overfunded by a huge amount, like hundreds of % more than asked for. Nice. And backer kit should be open up soon, so people who missed it can still get in on the action, as well as buy the previous books.
Oh, that's a very good point. So if you missed out on Shadows of Esteren on the first pass, it's not too late.
Yeah, they don't do their own online store. Instead, they run at conventions and by Kickstarter.
Okay.
So we always recommend people follow Kickstarter, and anyone who's curious about the game can start the game for free.
Nice. That's a very nice hook.
Yeah, it helps. They're that confident in the game that they give away the PDF for the prologue, which is like a beginner set, sort of like the D&D beginner box. Similar idea. They give it away for free on their website. It can be got through Drive for RPG as well.
Very good. Well, you heard it here, guys. If you haven't already tried it out, what are you waiting for? Thank you so much for talking to us. We can't wait to see more of the game.
No problem. Happy to do it.